Yo, what's up, guys? This is Dex here. I'm back on another video. It's been a minute, bro. Every video I always say, yo, it's been a minute. It's been a good minute recently since I made my last video. A lot of shit's happened. I was pretty deep in the perks for a good minute. Got sent to rehab, got out. I was back on pills for a whole second, got caught up in my IOP, and now I'm on my last strike, so I actually gotta be sober. And I decided, since I gotta be sober, might as well make some videos, do something kind of productive with my time. And this video is my first time ever trying Percocet. Like, this was all real, not no fake Percs. Like, it was real Percocet. It was 5 milligram pills. And this actually happened like more than a year ago, like a good amount, a long time ago, because this is my beginning of my sophomore year. Some of the backstory of before the video starts. Um, Not video start before like I get into the story. I just got out of my first rehab at this time, and that was from my overdose on Xan, not over, on black on Xanax, and I guess I had Fetty in my system, and they tried to say it was an overdose, but that my if you go to my first video, this is like right after that, kind of like maybe a couple months after. So I'm back in school, and I was sober for a minute, but like I started smoking weed again on some dumb shit. Like I was got out of residential, was in IOP, then got put in normal outpatient, and I decided to start smoking weed again on some dumb shit. So I got put back in IOP, and this kid hit me up, and he was like, "Yo, Dex, I told you this fucking. I think I mentioned him in one of my. No, actually, I do mention him in one of my videos. He's the kid in my Spanish class who I was talking to, and on the Xan video, and he was like, "Yo, Dex, I found my sister's old script of perks when she got her wisdom teeth taken out. Do you want them?" And like, I wasn't even planning on doing it, but I had money on me, and I was like, "Fuck it, let me get them." So I gave him $20, and he gave me 3 pills the next day. So I was like fiending. I was like, "Bro, I gotta like time this out." And the way it worked was when I was at my dad's house, like this is a minute ago, like I was still with my mom. So when I would be at my dad's house, I want to get drug tested for a week. So I was like, okay, I'm doing it at my dad's house. And at my mom's house to get drug tested. It was on my dad's week, so I said, fuck, I had money, so I bought it. Next day, get to school, and I was in art class, and I give him $20. He gives me the 3 perk files, and then he was like, okay, just don't do them in school. And I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna do it in school. I don't want to get caught up again on some dumbass shit. And I had a card on me, and Nick, that would be a more important way in the story. Someone hit in the cart, and then I get the English class, and I was like so bored. That class was so fucking boring. It was. I had some cool people in my class. Like I had one actually like close friend. That, like in high school, like you have like the people you kind of talk to. Like you're like not really close friends with, but you would say like they're cool. Like you all talk to them in school. And so I was chilling, and I was so bored. I was like, fuck it. I have these perks. I'm popping the perks. So I popped 2 of the perks. It's not even crazy amount. So it's like 10 milligrams. So I'm off 10 milligrams. And perks is very different than Xanax. Xanax is like maybe like 45 to an hour for the hit. Perks like 30 minutes, like 45 minutes for that bitch to kick. And so I take the perks beginning class hits, and it's actually the day in my sophomore year in my school. We do our permit shit, like you do like your driver's ed, and then you do the permit test. Like this is beginning of the school year is October, and so we're on the way to do our permit test. I take my permit test. Um, Bro, I was like that shit hit. Like I was like I really don't remember what I was feeling. But I'll just say like what perk I felt like your vision starts getting like blurry a little bit. Start getting this warm feeling around your whole body. Like you just feel good. Like it's like just like a good feel. Like I don't know, like it's just a good feeling. And I pop like I should have just snorted them. But, like nowadays probably what I do is snort them because I like snort my pills now. Because I was like saying I'll snort my perks now. But this is before I got in the whole big snoring thing. This began like at this point the only drugs I ever did was Xanax, DXM. It became DXM. Like just DXM as a drug, alcohol, weed, and then perks. So this is when I tried perks. So like I was like deep in the Xanax in my freshman year, but like I never like got like big into pills. Like later on in the school year, I get way harder into pills after my second rehab, and so I'm feeling good. I'm in my test, and like I remember I was like looking across. I was on the like the not other side. He was on the next table to me. My one friend. I'm gonna call him. I can't even name. He's not important to this. So like I was looking at him laughing my ass off. Like it's like that was funny. Like you could tell I was like fucked up because like the weed and perk combo like that shit has you like I was gone. I wasn't like nodding off or anything. Like, it wasn't enough high enough milligram per second. I mean, nodded off. Like I never nodded off at this point. Like, I just felt good. Well, later on, I kind of not. I'm fucking going way too fast. Like, you just start where I'm at. And so I'm taking the test. And so nowadays, it's all online, but you get 10 skips and you get 10 wrong answers. So I had 10 wrong answers and I used up all my skips. And I'm on the last question. I fully guessed that bitch. I had no clue what the fuck it was. But somehow I passed it. I passed the fucking test somehow. And I was so surprised, like, holy shit, I just passed my permit test. When there's people that are like, bro, I fucking failed that, blah, 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 I failed this shit. Like, you can see them, like, crying and shit because, like, they failed it. Like, it's a big deal, but it's really not that big a deal because most people aren't even 16 at the time. Like, you can't even get your permit yet. Like, I don't know what you're fucking about. I was 15 at the time, so I wasn't, like, tripping about it if I were to fail it. But I passed it. I go to the bathroom, and I'm like, alright, passed it. Time to hit the cart and accelerate. So I'm in the bathroom, and I see my boy. I'm gonna call him Waldo. So I was in the bathroom with Waldo, and we're chopping up, talking about like we passed the test. I have no clue if I forget honestly if he passed or not. We're talking about the test, and I go to the stall, so I hit him on car and Nick, and I'm talking to him, but like he's not responding back. I'm like, yo Waldo, and then I open the door, and I'm blowing out the windows when I smoke, and guess who's standing right in front of my dumbass? The fucking vice principal, and he was like, give me the vape, and I was like, fuck. So I'm like, I knew I was fucked. I knew they were gonna search me. So I just gave him the vape. I had the monitor. I had the cart and the perk on me. And we're in the downstairs bathroom. And we're on the way to the principal's office so they could like search me fully. And he was in front of me for some reason, his dumb ass. So I was able to get my perk and cart and put it in my underwear. Walk away. So they go to search me, search my bag, search me, found nothing else on me. And they're like, okay, we're just gonna suspend you and get you sent for drug testing because they could find me with a nick on me. I was like, all right, fuck. So my dad comes and I know I'm so fucked. I was like, bro, I'm gonna fail for perks. But I didn't tell anyone this until like after it happened. Like after the drug test results come back, like no one knew I was on pills or anything. And so I go to the test. I'm high on perks. Like it was so hard to piss. But we go to the urgent care. It takes a minute. And this only ever happened to me one time. I've been to urgent care to do drug testing since then. Like I just did one for some bullshit. That's why I have to stay sober. I got caught up again, but that's a whole different story. I might make a video on it soon. I'm thinking about making a lot of videos and how that you stay sober. Like I have a bunch of drug stories I haven't made in a minute. And so we get to the urgent care. It's like an hour long wait, bro. If you ever been to urgent care, bro, that shit's fucking takes fucking forever for the drug testing. And for some reason, they do a strip search on me. And so, mind you, I still have the cart and the perk. It's in a bag, by the way. I don't have just straight up perk. I don't like my underwear. That'd be crazy. Like, it was in a bag. And so I was like, fuck, bro. Like, what do I do? So, like, I was taking all my clothes off and taking off so I still have no clue how I got away with this. I was taking off so slowly. And I had these long ass socks. And I was somehow able to slip into my socks. I remember my dad saying, he was like, yo, why are you taking clothes off so slow? I was like, I have no clue. Like, honestly, I don't know. And, like, I didn't survive clothes. I got so lucky. So I did the drug test. It took a minute for me to piss. So I finally pissed. We get out. Dude, I was like, fuck, I don't fuck. But I didn't say anything to me. Say anything to them about it. And mind you, I was still in IOP at this time. So like when I got home, I had to do it was an individual day. If you're in like individuals kind of like, you have a one-on-one group with just only your counselor. It's just so boring. Like they talk about like, the majority of the time it's like some bullshit. Like I remember her name was, I'll say her name, fuck her. Her name was Marta. Like she was actually stupid. Like I would drink in her meetings. Like I had no clue. Like I'd be fucked up all the time and shit, no clue. And so I'm an individual on my virtual one. And so she was like, oh, yeah, what happened? How's your day? Good. And, like, I remember I got home, I popped another one. Like, fuck it. But the other ones were wearing off. And so, like, I would say for me, like, personally, because I don't think I ever, I would do them hard. I would nod off good. But models for me, usually at the end of the high, so, like, fall, I get tired. I get so tired. Like, same with Zan's, like, end of the high, you get so tired. So I start nodding off in the call, I remember. And, yeah, she was like, yo. And I was like, oh, my fault. I'm just so tired. I haven't slept all day. She fully believed that she's retarded as fuck. Like, she knew, like, I was there for pills. And she's still like, oh, okay. And so we finished the individual. I remember, I think I was so tired, I would end up passing out. Because, like, that perk, I was like, that, after the 5 milligrams, like, that shit was, like, hidden. But I just felt good with the weeds, too. Like, it was, like, I was just kind of, like, trying to chase the high still. But, like, it wasn't, like, as good as it was before. But I remember that shit felt amazing, though. And I remember I just went to sleep. And then my drug test results came back. And they had to wait for my drug test results to come back for me to go to school. And it popped for Oxy, like, obviously. And so I get to my mom's house, and she's freaking out about it. She's so mad. She's like, I can't believe you're doing pills again, blah, 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 blah. Like, obviously, like, I was a little dickhead at some, so I was like, bro, it's not a big deal. Like, obviously, I'm already in drug counseling program. Like, she was stupid. So they're finding a new rehab for me to go to at this time. Because I was just out my I was no more than 3 months out of my last rehab. And so they put me right back in. And so I go, and I remember it's actually the last time I ever saw my mom. Actually, like, I've seen her, but like, I haven't talked. Like, I still go to the town like my mom was in. That's where I grew up in. Like, all my friends are there, and so I'll see her like driving by. But like, I haven't talked to her in person since then. And so Like I still text her every once in a while. Like she, like our response is like I don't know. We have a weird situation. Like, I still love her. That's obviously I love her. That's my mom. And I remember we got in this big argument because like she wouldn't tell my dad she was sending me to rehab, and like, I was trying to tell him, but she's like, no, you can't talk to me. Like, blah blah blah. Like, I don't want you on the phone. Blah blah blah. And so I was like, oh okay. If you don't want me to do that, I'm not talking to you in rehab. She's like, okay, bet that. And I fully stood on what I said. I was like, bro, fuck this. So I ended up going to my second rehab. It was a fun like I had a good time. It was chill, but that's basically like the whole story of my first time trying Percocet. Like, if you want more videos, let me know. I have a bunch of like, ideas for video ideas. Cause I've done a good amount of drugs. I just haven't recorded about. Not a good amount, but it all these the same drugs, just like different stories. But have a good day, bro. It's next. Stay safe. Don't overdose. Like just have a good time if you're doing anything. Don't do anything I say in these videos. Like honestly, but if you're probably watching my shit, you definitely probably are doing the same drugs I'll talk about. But stay safe. Have a good day. See ya.